What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. I want to talk about why we need to really follow up and do daily videos when it comes to the next stimulus package. Because I do have people in the comments sometimes, they get upset and they're, why are you doing a daily video? There's no real change. But that is part of the story. The fact that there's not a change is part of the story. So that's what we're going to talk about today. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please hit the like button. It does help with the YouTube algorithm. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell notification. That way you'll get notified anytime we put out a video. All right. So I don't have a script or anything when it comes to this video. I'm just going to kind of go off the cuff. So bear with me, please. When it comes to the whole stimulus package debate, we've been talking about this for the last 7 months. And part of the reason why I think it's important to do these daily videos are keep people up to date when it comes to a stimulus package and relief for the American people is because this really demonstrates how our government is not functioning properly. And when you're looking at the situations and you're seeing the White House saying one thing and Nancy Pelosi saying one thing and Mitch McConnell saying another thing and wanting to go with these different proposals, and a politician will come out and say, no, we're going to get the stimulus package. It's going to be by this date, and it doesn't happen. And then, I mean, we just see all the chaos that's in government. And ultimately, the government is there to represent the people, and they're not representing the people. And so every day we need to be reminded that our government is not doing what their key function to keep us safe. They're not doing that. We have people dying of COVID-19 right now. We have cases spiking. I mean, all this stuff going on, and we have a government that it looks like some of them aren't even concerned. Let's be honest. Some of them don't want another stimulus package at all, and they don't think that this is a problem. And some politicians are saying, yes, this is a problem. We want to do something about it, but they can't agree upon what to do about it. So I think that's very, very important. And that's why I like to do the daily videos, because it sets the stage so you can see every day what's not happening. And when it comes down to it, you are the employer. You employ these politicians. And so wouldn't you want, if you are supervising someone, wouldn't you want to supervise them every day to make sure that they're doing their job? That's the way things should happen, right? If you have a boss, your boss is, I mean, you don't want your boss right over your shoulder, but your boss sees that you come in on time. Your boss sees that you're producing. You're going to want to do that on a day-to-day basis. You're not going to want to just say, well, you know what? Just come back to me when you have issues, or if you don't get something done, then I'll find out and then I'll reach out to you. No, you want to find out on a day-to-day what's going on. And so, I mean, to be effective. And so that's where we are right now. Politicians work for us, and they're not doing their job. And we need to know every day that they're not doing their job so we can call them out on it. And we did see some changes in the election. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that people were upset that a stimulus package didn't come through. And they were looking at these politicians and politicians were saying, yo, we're going to have a stimulus package before the election, after the election, what have you. They were saying all these different things, and a lot of people were fed up. And I think some of these people went into the polls thinking our government is not helping us. They're not helping us in a time of need, and they voted that way. So that's why I think these updates are very important, because it lets you see exactly what these politicians are saying, where they want to go when it comes to another stimulus package. We had politicians right before the election saying we're going to have a stimulus package right after the election. Where is it? We're after the election. No stimulus package. And so that's what I'm saying. You need to follow the politicians. And as soon as we've seen this happen, as soon as you let it go, as soon as you stop paying attention, then some politicians will think, oh, you know what? We got past that. Let's move on to something else. So that is the danger there. And that's why I like to keep you guys up to date when it comes to what's going on with the stimulus package. And also, mainstream media, they're not covering the stimulus package and stimulus checks and all that stuff like we're covering it. A lot of the mainstream media, they're not covering it every day. They're covering it maybe 2-3 times a week. If there's a bigger story out there, of course, they're covering that. We saw with the elections, they were covering the elections for 4 or 5 days straight, and that's all they talked about. They didn't talk about anything else. The Supreme Court nomination, they covered that. So they're covering a lot of these different things, rightfully so, but they're not focused on the stimulus package. And so I like to focus on the stimulus package. That way you can see, is there anything changing when it comes down to that? So let me know what you guys think about this. I know I do have viewers that watch all my videos that come out, but I do have some people come in from time to time and say, well, why are you doing a video? There's no new updates. But when it comes down to it, the fact that there's no new update is an update that we need to know about. The fact that politicians aren't doing anything, we need to know that they're not doing anything. And it should make you upset. It makes me angry that I'm voting for people to represent me and they're choosing not to work, and they're going on recess every month. I mean, they're going on their Thanksgiving recess right now. So it's one of those situations where it's like, why are you here? Why am I voting for you again? So that's what needs to be out there. Let me know what you guys think down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more. Hit that little bell notification, that way you get notified, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.